every 3 months or so, 3 to 6 months, I have to bring my dog's urine to his vet because a couple of years ago, he tested his urine and the kidneys were a little bit off. So the vet was like, oh my God, we got to keep an eye on this. So he's been fine, but the vet likes to make sure that he's fine and likes to charge me money. So, it's COVID and it's not that easy. I'm not going to take a subway right now. So I thought, you know what, let me bike up to my vet. The vet is about 57 blocks from where I live. And so I'm on the east side. The vet is on the west side. So it was 9 miles is what I did today. I biked 4.5 miles up and 4.5 miles back with a container of urine. But the container that I had, I thought I taped it really well. And I guess I didn't, or it was some cheap container. When I got there, my bag was completely wet. And I was like, I didn't have any water in here. I was like, oh my God, did the urine leak?
Did it leak on your new phone?
No, thank God. I was smart. I had my phone on a fanny pack, separate. I'm really glad. Otherwise, I would have ruined my new phone with dog urine. So, but my back I was like, wow, I'm really getting sweaty really quickly. But no, so the dog urine was leaking the entire 4.5 miles up there. But luckily, I had enough in the container that by the time I got there, I was like, it's only half the container because the rest of it I'm wearing. And they said, no, that's enough urine. You're good. I was like, okay, I can't really take a shower here. I better get home fast. So I pedaled really fast home, but the smell of urine was really fun.
And again, how do you get the dog urine?
As soon as he lifts his leg, I have to stick a little cup underneath there. But he doesn't like it, so he always tries to kick the cup away. But I've gotten good at it. Like I distract him with one hand, so he's paying attention to me, and the other hand goes under and gets the urine.
And people see this on the street.
Oh, no, yeah. These guys were like watching me, and they were laughing. These kids were like watching me and laughing. And then I'm walking around with a cup of urine because he's got to finish his walk. I can't just get the urine and bring him back up. So I'm holding a cup of urine while I take my dog for a walk this morning. I'm walking around my neighborhood with like a cup of urine, like, hey, anybody want some champagne? What is this?
And then you put a lid on it and you put it in your backpack.
Yeah.
And rode the urine on a ride. So you took the urine.
I took the urine for a ride, yes.
For a 9-mile bike ride through Manhattan.
Yep.
Did it leak in your backpack?
Yeah, it was all over my backpack. It was all over my back.
And your shirt.
And my shirt. Yeah. Luckily, I had my phone and my wallet in a fanny pack across my chest. Like, thank God I thought to have two separate things.
How attractive were you?
Well, I just look like a bike rider who was really sweaty, but no one, like, people thought it was sweat. They didn't realize it was urine.
So the girl with the fanny pack and the dog urine riding the bike through Manhattan is not weird.
No, it's kind of normal. Like the riding the bike and the fanny pack, very normal. Covered in sweat. They probably figured I went for a long ride. I don't know. Unless you were close and you smelled me, in which case it was like, why do I smell dog urine all of a sudden?
Well, that's just because it's New York. I mean, that's what most people in New York smell like anyway, so you just fit right in.
I fit right in.
But I know that the vet sees you coming the minute you got that dog and you took that dog to the vet, and the vet said, this girl is neurotic.
Yep.
Every 6 months, we're going to charge you $300 to test the pee, so you got to bring the pee in. Okay. And you can tell her pretty much anything, and she'll do it. And I'm going to retire from this girl.
Yeah, pretty much. I think I bought him a boat last year.
And the urine's going to come back fine.
Yes, it will, and he will have charged me $225 to tell me my dog is fine.
And they just open it up and they put a little piece of paper in there and they look it up and they hold it up to the light and they're going to charge you $225.
That's right.
And you'll go back in 6 months and do it all over again.
With more urine, yeah.
With more urine, and this time with a better container.
Container, yeah.